To Nemesis Tarot, and we're back with another live, guys. All right, I'm Enchantress, and on this channel, we go live every day. On Sundays, it's angel messages and sometimes hard truths, but on Tuesdays, it is open mic for yes or no questions. So please subscribe so that you can join us on the lives and get notified. Donations are gladly accepted here. To help us grow, we ask that you like, comment, share, guys. If you have not, slam the ding subscribe button. Like-minded souls are welcome here. Make a difference in someone's life, guys. Share knowledge to those who are open to listen. Work hard. It's free to be kind. Remain positive at all times if you can. Seek knowledge for power, but do not abuse it. You are the magical wisdom here. Manifest powerful connections, guys, and share your space only of those of pure love and positive energy if or when you can. Last but not least, we get what we want or we're going to get something better. We get what we want or we're going to get something better. Welcome, welcome, everyone. All right, I am back. I missed a day yesterday evening. We're not going to talk about why, but I missed it. Believe me, it was something urgent, okay? So something urgent came up and I had to miss the live. All right? So please drop your questions, yes or no, and I will answer them. For some, I will elaborate, and for others, it will just be a solid yes or no, okay? I always say that and wind up elaborating anyways, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Members will get a follow-up. You can ask yes or no. In love, it's going to be just a straight out like answer, and others yes or no. What am I talking about? In love, or you can get an angel number too if you well, no, you can't. What am I talking about, guys? It's Tuesday. Yes or no questions. All right, it's going to either be elaborated on if you are a member or very close to the community. So all right, but if you're very close to the community, I could give you a little more info, but others who just pop in and pop out, we're just going to do a solid yes or no. All right, if I recognize you, then that's different, okay? So there you have it. So drop those questions. Okay, I'm pulling up the chat, guys. Give me one moment. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, thank you. This time my live stream has ended. All right, I just pulled up the chat so I can start answering the questions. This is so sensitive. Thank you, Carol. I appreciate that. I do. All right, let's answer these questions. All right, Amandio. You said you have an urgent question. It's complicated, okay? There's something, I do know this, Amandio, this is a complicated question. I feel like there's something you're unaware of at this time, though. All right, but I feel like they will, but it's something you need to get clarity on. There's something else that you need to do with it. I feel like they will, though. You're going to get some good news, but not at the beginning. There's something that you need to take a look at first, okay? But I'm going to say yes, okay? I'm going to say yes. Pay closer attention to something, okay? There's something else you need to look at. You might be missing something. Doll face diva? No. No. Hi, Nomad. Good morning. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no, Vita. I'm going to say no to that. But I do feel like close by, there's somebody, or there's a, this is like a business owner, a masculine or something like that. I feel like they're going to play some type of role here with something. Clarify. Vita. Vita, I have to be honest with you. There's some type of energy that you're stuck in. And if you're stuck in some type of energy in one area of your life, you're going to be stuck in another energy in another area. So right now, that's what I think is going on. But I do feel like your finances and everything are going to improve. There's going to be a positive change because you're going to change direction in something. You have to balance all areas of your life. The person in question here, will you get married again? Will you get married again? The person in question here, will they get married again? All right, I'm just not right now. So I'm going to have to say no to that. I don't know your name, but it just says hello at Enchanted and Mrs. Tarot. I want to ask if you're going to be married again. You're divorced. I'm not right now. I'm going to say no, not right now. Okay. I would tell you the reason why, but I'm just going to say no for now. Ada, 1111 there. All right, Ahood. All right. All right, Ahood, I'm seeing the number 3. And I don't know if that's 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 days. But something will change then. But right now, I have to say no. In the energy that I'm seeing now, I'm going to have to say no. But something could change with the number 3. In the energy that I'm seeing now, I have to say no. Especially if it's something emotional. If it's something that has to do with emotions, I'm going to say no. Ada, MD, are you on the right path? Are you on the right path? I'm going to say yes to that. I feel like you're stumbling a bit because the card flipped a few times, but I'm going to say yes. But there's something you're stumbling. If it's emotional, I'm going to say yes, and I feel like you're going to get some good news. Gloria Smith, did somebody do something to come between you and Anthony's connection? Spirit said yes. Thanks again, Carol. Murdo, will you get the government? Will you get the DOH government job? Clarify. Okay. So, Mamerta, I'm gonna say no, not at this time. Not at this time. There's a no here because there's a no because there's some things that it's kind of like some energy that's just not moving forward at this time. There's something you need to change. There's something you need to change. I'm going to say no to that. Lady A, I'm going to say no. Is D. Madison on the right path, Spirit? Please and thank you. Clear, concise messages. Is D. Madison on the right path? You're in the middle of a cycle, D. Madison. So if there's some things going on, there are some external interferences. There are some forces that you can't see right now that's basically controlling everything. But I feel like once you get through these interferences and whatever's going on with you, chaos, the wheel is spinning. You're just at the opposite end of the wheel. But I do see definitely a little later, I see stability, heavy stability in something. Maybe a new job or something with money that you've invested in or will. I do see some type of security coming in. I see abundance coming in for you. But right now you're at the opposite end of that. But it's going to change soon. The wheel is definitely going to spin, okay? It's just whatever this is, whether it be in love or finances, something is out of your control. So you kind of got to roll with the punches. If this is in love, D. Madison, you're going to get a solid, stable offer soon. If this is in finances, you're still going to become abundant, okay, eventually, and stable. You'll get more stable. So I don't think it's about being in the right. Are you going in the right direction, or are you right on the right path? I just think timing is at work here. So it's more so timing, okay? So I got a lesson yesterday, guys, and I have to be cautious about equal give and take. So I feel like some will get yes and some will get answers. Okay, it has to be equal give and take because it's causing issues, things to arise, and I know exactly what it is. Will September be a major turnaround month for good for your connection with Sunny, Vita? I know I keep saying the same thing, but I'm going to have to say no, Vita. I'm going to have to say no because somebody is still in a space of just non-healing here. They cannot even cope with life, like in general, this person. Somebody is in a lot of mental pain. They're on the verge of a collapse here. This person. And this is probably your person. Let me see what's hindering. What's hindering Sunny? What's hindering Sunny, Spirit? Look at this. they're in like this, your person is in like a mental torment space. They plague their thoughts with like self-doubt, and it only makes the problems go further or go deeper. They have to make peace with themselves. And then after they make peace with themselves, they're going to regain the confidence that they need. They just refuse to make peace with themselves. I don't know if this is external or somebody has something on your person or some type of hold that keeps them in a mental prison or tormenting themselves, but they have to make peace with themselves. You cannot love another being wholeheartedly without loving yourself first. And I feel like your person is just not in love with themselves. It has nothing to do with you, Vita. This is everything that has to do with them. They are in just a space that seems like they try to come out and then they go right back in. They try to come out and then they go right back in. They'll regain the confidence that they need, but they have to make peace with themselves. I can't say that enough. And it's not just one time. We see this every time. I don't know if it's an external force, but it's something about them. Shivy. Oh, your name is Palak. All right. Palak will propose to you seriously and marry you. I'm going to say, I have to say no. I don't see it now. It doesn't mean this is not going to change, guys. If you get a no, it's just the energy that I'm picking up on today. Doesn't necessarily mean a month from now it won't be a yes, okay? This is the energy that I'm picking up on now. Links. I have to say no to that as well. I do see somebody pulling away. I see somebody pulling away, links. Maya. Not in the energy that I'm seeing. So something has to change, guys. If you've got a no today, I'm going to give you like a collective read, okay? After I'm done the questions, I'm going to give you like a collective read. I just saw 2323, so that could be significant for someone. Twenty-three 23 is about manifesting something in your life. It has something to do with the ascended masters. Now, anybody that I told something about number 3, it's about the ascended masters. They are all around you, and they will assist if you ask them. So I think I was talking to a hood, and that number 3 showed itself again. I think I was telling you something with the number 3, and it has something to do with the ascended masters. They want to assist you in manifesting what it is that you want. So you have to go to them to get it to manifest, okay? So I feel good about what I told you because they're telling me to tell you to go towards them to assist you in manifesting, so that they can help you get this clarity and love within and some type of peace in something or a situation. So I feel like that message was for you. Will you get a new job by September, Iman? Well, it is September. You mean in September. Will you get a job in September this month? I do feel like you're going to have some type of victory in something this month in September. Stephen? I'm not really sure, but if you want to go biblically, I know that you're not supposed to smoke, and I can't specify whether it's either tobacco. They both here are on the earth. They both are natural. Tobacco is natural too. It's grown as a plant, and so is you know what I mean, they get tobacco from tobacco leaves. It's a plant. So is marijuana. But I will say this: it was put here on the earth. It was created, but who was it created by? But I will tell you this: it's natural, but I feel like we do everything in excess, because wine is mentioned in the Bible, and they drink wine at dinner, but they didn't do it in excess. So like some people, I think, take things too far, just like smoking on a daily basis. I think that it was only meant for certain things, like, okay, you smoke to, natural things for some type of healing or something like that. Anything that's done too much, I think it's overindulgence, and then I think it becomes a problem. So I'm just going to leave it there. Medicinal purposes, they use these things for medicine, but we abuse things. That's how I look at it. I can't tell you whether it's an actual sin, but I just think overindulgence is. And anything in excess causes a problem after a while. It's just like, let's use water. H2O was put here for us to drink, you know what I mean? And to live and to quench our thirst. But if you sit there and you drink 10 gallons of water in one day, you could die. So you see what I mean? Just like cigarettes, people, they put them in a pack where you get like what? How many? I don't know how many comes in a pack, 20? And people sit there and smoke those back to back, back to back. You are indulging. And overindulgence is a sin. That's all I can say. Who told them to put it in a pack? It should be left out there for you to go roll and get one yourself, and not a pack to sell. How dare them take something that was given or that's planted here naturally? Okay, the Indians and everybody knew all about these things already. How dare them take it and put it in a pack and sell it? Why do you think they took the land and everything from Indians? Because they were doing this stuff for free. They were getting it free, like everybody should. But here they have it now where it's for sale. How dare you take something that wasn't yours to take? That's for everyone to use it for whatever purpose they choose to, but it wasn't to be put in a consumer format. That's crazy. So they destroyed us with this consumer type thing here. Let me tell you how it was supposed to be. This is how I feel like life was supposed to be. Everybody has their chunk of land. You build on your land. Okay, guess what? Tobacco grows on my land. Okay, corn grows on yours. So we do trade. That's how it was supposed to be. Okay, I'm tired of looking at tobacco. I want some corn. I need something to eat. You trade. It was supposed to be that way. That's how life was intended to be, for us to trade. If you remember, that's how it started off. But then it got to the point where they stopped trading things and ideals and started trading people. So it just, everything was done excessively, too much, just too much. So I don't want to get off the questions, but that's how I feel about that. The one who got away, I don't feel like that's a yes or no question. So I can't tell somebody to, oh, you need to stop doing that. I just feel like anything too much of is too much. That's how I feel. It just went too far. This has to do with who we are as a people, how we abuse the land, what we've done has to be, we have to be punished for what we've done. Everybody's responsible. We have to be punished for what we've done. That's why we struggle in different life situations that are supposed to be so easy, because we didn't listen from day one. We didn't listen from day one. And if people can't see, that's just like, okay, you have a child and you're telling them, hey, don't act up in school. And they constantly keep going to school and acting up. Eventually, you have to punish them, right? So we are God's children. We're the universe's children. And we have to be punished for what we do, the overindulgence. Go to, if you are in California, go to where you see all those people that just lay in tents and that are on drugs and things like, do you guys think that's normal? Don't you think that needs to be addressed? Like, and we have all these politicians and nobody speaks of this type of thing. They're always worried about everybody else outside of their circle. And they need to be worried about what's inside the circle, not what's outside. Focus on what's in the circle. Why did you get me like I'm preaching on a sermon now? Who asked that question? Okay, Nomad, I get it. If you do, good night. Yeah, I'm not against it, Maya. I'm not against anybody. To each his own. But you just have to do things moderately. Now, you already know if you smoke a certain type of marijuana and you're smoking it all day and every day, and it's a certain type, because there's different types now of marijuana. There's some that I had you staring at the walls and you know it, and you don't get anything done. If you think that's beneficial, then that's you. But there's different kinds. You know what I mean? Kelly, will Dean marry you? Not in this energy here. I'm going to have to say no. D. Madison, you laughing too because you smoke too, don't you? You know that you'll be staring at the walls. It depends on, you know, the kind. They got all kinds, purple kush, all kinds. And you know, you know you'll be staring at the walls or staring at some cartoon. You're in the midst of watching cartoons. You like, later on after you snap out of it, you like, why was I sitting there watching cartoons? All right, Shivy. I already answered that. All right, time is flowing. Show empathy. Will A and you meet this weekend? I'm gonna say yes. Yes to that. There's gonna be some communication. I'm gonna say yes. Melissa, was your partner with another woman this weekend? I do feel like, ooh. If they were, they're not now. I mean, I'm going to say no. I have to say no. But I do feel like I just have to, it's like I can't tell you. I have to tell, well, I can't. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. Didn't I answer that? Kelly, will Dean marry you? I feel like yes. I'm going to say yes. Eventually, yes. Even if they don't do it now or not in that energy now, I feel like yes. In the energy you're in now, yes, I feel like yes. TYT, will you ever be free from the fear to live your life how you want? Not in the energy that you are in or around now. So I'm going to say no. Not in the energy that you're in or what you're around right now. I'm going to say no. You have to remove yourself. Gloria, does this spell work? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no to that. 444 on the clock, guys. Oh my God. How many times did you put that question up there? All right, I lost my place. I'm trying to see where I am because once the chat moves. All right, TW, you have to go to court today. So you guys have to wait for the ending messages if I can get off here. Oh, wow. So I got the answer right away, TW. I feel like, and you know what? I have to show you the card that came out. It is judgment. So definitely a decision is going to be made today. And I feel like it's going to be a yes. Okay? I feel like it's going to be a yes. They're going to make a decision. And I feel like it's going to be yes. And I don't know how, I just feel like I need to tell you this, TW. I don't know how old the child is, but they are very homesick. They do want to be at home. They're very homesick. This child is. Mm-hmm. Will you have a wedding with Dean? Kelly, didn't I answer that? I said yes, I think I did to that. So, yes. Blissful, mindful. Does the Cancer have any feelings for you? I think there's some conflict here. There's kind of like a disconnection, but you did get the Lovers. But it's in the reverse. I think there was something there. I'm just going to say yes, because even though it's in the reverse, I'm going to say yes, because the Lovers is a yes and no. So I feel like just right now it's, it's something going on, but there's still something that's there, I feel. Melissa, Sierra. Oops. Is the third party pulling your person? All right, guys, 40 minutes in. Is the third party pulling your person? I feel like, I'm going to say yes. I feel like they're being pursued. I'm just going to say yes. I feel like they're being pursued. Love bug, will you ever find your person? Not in the energy that you're in. Whatever energy you're in, there's something you need to do first. I'm going to have to say no to that. Jashawn, are you protected by the universe? I just saw 444, so, but there's something you need to do to gain a little bit more protection, though. So I'm going to say no. You're going to have to ground yourself. That's probably why I saw that 444. You need protection, okay? You need protection, Jashawn. You know what? I'm just going to take that from Melissa. I got the King of Pentacles, so I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. Guys, I think I'm going to get those yes or no buttons because I've been doing yes or no questions for years. I think I'm going to get the buttons that just say yes or no because so I can just tap it, save some of my voice. Does Vita's person's torment come from a miscarriage? Is definitely from some type of loss. But this person, they it's just something they need to forgive themselves for. They blame themselves for something, Vita. 3 of Swords reversed, they blame themselves for something. And it's like they feel like they want forgiveness or need forgiveness. And they need to release this pain and overcome this depression. But they blame themselves for something. The one who got away, will you get an offer for school? I'm going to say yes to that. I'm going to say yes. Well, that's why I mean, when I pick up things and I mean, we may not understand when I say stuff or numbers or something like that, you know, it's going to tell me if I look deeper into it, it'll tell me what I need to know. But that's why I said something with the number 3 with you. And then it told me later anyways. Wandering Sage, are you on the right path? Is Wandering Sage on the right path? All right. So I did get movement. And I do see you, but it didn't give me a solid yes. But I feel like you have an ideal as to what you are supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be moving forward from something. So if you're moving forward or away from something, that's the right way to go. Key. It's because the examples that have been set by others, okay? And they keep running into negative Aquarius males. That's right, the one who got away. Don't let anything do you. It could be something as simple as coffee, caffeine. It's a drug. Caffeine is a drug. And people will drink it every day. And let me tell you why it's a drug. Because people who don't get it, they get a severe headache. And when they drink it, the headache goes away. It's a drug. So if you choose to let something take you over like that, I'll never, never, never. I love coffee, but no, I'm not going to drink it every day. Oh, Noelle, is it for your highest good to live in San Francisco? It's a possibility. If you're moving towards there, it's not a solid yes, but it definitely is a maybe, and I didn't put maybe on the board, so it's a possibility that you're going in the right direction. Show empathy. Will A and you meet this weekend? I'm going to say no to that. But I do feel like there's a positive change. I do feel like you're going in a good direction, though. So it could be possible. Is your person still seeing or communicating with the person? I'm going to be honest with you, Kimiana, with the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like there are still some external forces. And since you asked about that person, I'm going to have to say that it's a possibility. Because there's an interference here. And there's an external force that's in the midst of something here. So there's definitely some outside force that's interfering. Asifa or Asifa. I'm going to have to say Asifa. I'm going to have to say no. There's a big change coming in. Will the one who got away get any type of offer coming in soon? You're going to have some choices to make. You're going to have a decision to make. That's all I can tell you. The one who got away. Period. Grace Willow, what's the hug today from your life? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. Yeah, I'm going to have to get those buttons. I'm tired of this. All right. We've been on here for almost 50 minutes. Patricia, does the guy you're around, does he love you? Does this person love you? Yes, absolutely. Patricia, I'm going to say yes to that. Angel Cake, is your husband faithful in your marriage? Ugh. I got a tower. So I have to say no. I have to say no. Something eventually is going to come out. I get it, Ahood. Mm. When nutrition and mental health care services get off the ground in the future. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no, Vibewood. I'm going to say no. Spring, is midday. Your crush like you? I have to tell you the truth. I'm going to say not right now. I'm going to say no. Doesn't mean this energy is not going to change, guys. Keep that in mind. Will your desired outcome be granted soon? For Jen. It's a possibility, but there's a lot of you got this. Something you have to do moving forward, some type of move or something you have to do. You have to move on from something to get something. Okay, so it's quite a few of you that got that moving on, that you need to move on from something. Schemy's gaming. Is your person going to return? Is your person going to return? I do feel like somebody is holding on to somebody's energy, and I have to say yes. I have to say yes. Or this could be an energy that somebody is holding on to. I'm not sure whether it's healthy or not, but this is a yes or no. Okay? All right. I'm not going to answer another question from... Gloria Smith. Does this person have feelings for you? I have to say no. I have to say no. Great. This is why I need... Wow, okay. Why is it upside down? There it is. That's crazy. That happened. Everything just went upside down. Everything just went upside down. Oh boy, I got bananas on the table, guys. All right, incense. I was talking to Gloria. Yeah, I'm gonna get one that just says, I'll get it. I'm just gonna get it that says yes or no, so I can just tap it and you guys can just hear the answer. I answered that, angel cake. Let's see. Okay. Kimiana, is your person seeing or communicating with the third party? Is this person, it's definitely a Queen of Wands energy, Kimiana. This person is very aggressive and very demanding. They're very overbearing. It's like they won't stop, okay? They will not stop. And the Queen of Wands usually signifies the other woman, and this woman is in the reverse. Okay. That could be it, Vita. All right, I'm going to have to cut off soon. It's an hour in. I won't be able to. I'm going to start at the bottom. That is true, Betty. It's not all, no, but we just got to get ourselves in a different type of energy. Maybe there's something else we should be focusing on. You know, sometimes things tell me no. And when they do, I figure I'm supposed to be focused on something else. But I'm going to stop with questions because I'm looking now and I see double questions. All right, except Cindy here. So I've ended questions. I feel like yes, and it's going to be a good decision for you, Cindy. So I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes to that, and it's going to be a good decision. Yeah, I'm talking about those people who can't go without it. Like if you can't go a day or two without something, then that means you're addicted to it. Okay? If you can't go a day or two without something, or 3 days or a week, you are addicted. Okay? So if you have to have something on a daily basis, but long as it's in moderation, I guess it's fine. But if you can't go without it, that's addiction. I don't care what it is. Okay, so let me get some messages for those who needing to move on from something. What is this talking about? Why did that come out? So somebody does need to move away from something. The Eight of Cups came out. Look, in the reverse, but it's saying something stagnant here. So some of you have to move forward out of something first. You have to get out of this stagnant energy if you want a yes to your questions. Spirit, please and thank you. Tell me what this is. Give me the advice for the collective. So for some of you, it's an imbalance in love with the Two of Cups in the reverse. Some of you need to let go of this energy. For some of you, you could be waiting for somebody to return. You need to move on. Don't wait for somebody to return. You have to keep moving. Okay? So you have to return. For some of you, you're not following your... I feel like you're not following your intuition. Give me the advice that the collective needs to get out of this stagnant energy. You have to be more wise, okay, with the King of Cups energy here. You have to be more forgiving and more diplomatic. The King of Cups reminds us to stay in balance, okay? What else? Some of you have to give up on a third-party situation, okay? You have to give up on this grief, this separation, this unhappiness, this disorder and confusion, dissatisfaction at its finest. Some of you need to get out of a stuck energy yourself. So you might be in a dissatisfied energy. You might be stagnant. You might see a lot of negative patterns coming towards you. You have to get out of that energy. Some of you, you have a decision to make, okay? And you need to make the decision because that will keep you in stagnant energy too, as well. So if you're supposed to move on from something, move on from it, okay? You have to decide whether or not you're going to stay in this situation or go or get out of it. All right, something needs to be released. Give me the advice for the collective here. For some of you, we are creating an ongoing battle, but you have to persevere. You have to learn from your past failures, and you have to gather your strength so you can move forward here and get the clarity that you deserve. Some of you, it could just be plain old fear, anxiety, or stress that's hindering you. It could be some type of overload. Some of you are just generally in an unhappy space. Some of you want a reunion. Some of you, there is a third party involved here. What's the advice for the collective here? What's the advice for the collective? Some of you, you must follow your intuition and bring balance into yourself here with the justice. All right? You have to learn the lessons and you have to see the truth in order for things to change. But you do have the spirit to make these things come to fruition. I do feel like some of you are going to get some good news and you're going to find out that somebody may have a crush on you that could bring you decent stability here. There's somebody around. You might be looking at one person and not looking at this other person, and that's the other person that could give you the solid offer that you're looking for. Give me one more. Some of you are just being, or your person is being a little irresponsible, and it's causing an imbalance and disconnection. It's causing an unhappy situation here because somebody is being, they're not using their common sense. Somebody's being irresponsible. Give me one on what needs to heal here. That's that torment again. Give me the healing advice here. Somebody definitely is in some type of outrage here. There's intense feelings of anger that could quickly become destructive. Somebody needs to channel this energy into something positive so that others can witness your strength of will. So if there's somebody coming towards you and they're doing something to you, do not go off. Do not go crazy, okay? You need to channel that energy into something positive so that others can witness how strong you really are. Don't let them see you angry. If somebody, you find out somebody's with somebody or something like that, don't go, why are is this? What are you doing? Don't do that, okay? Don't do that. Channel it into something positive, and they're going to look with that wow factor like, you did this after that? You got this after that? Wow. Wow. That's what you want people to say to you. You want people to see healing energy. Do not show anything else. Give me one more. There's that torment again. So I feel like I'm going to have to investigate this torment here. Because you could be tormented by a lot of things, okay? So let me investigate that one because it came out 3 times. What's this torment? What's this torment here, Spirit? What's this torment? Somebody needs protection. So they are being tormented by an outside force, okay? And when I think of something like that, when I see somebody needs protection, I feel like that the torment is happening from somebody who is doing some type of spell work or something. They are doing something. They're speaking down. They're speaking it into existence. This is somebody who wants to see somebody suffer. Somebody wants to see somebody suffer. Yeah, somebody wants to see somebody suffer. So this person could be going to the point of telling lies or talking negative, pushing it out there. And somebody is being tormented behind it. Who's this person that's pushing out negativity? Who's this person? You know, somebody wants you to have financial ruin. Somebody wants you to suffer some type of huge loss. Who is this person? Wow, it's a high priestess. Who is this person? Somebody wants like everything that you built to collapse, or whatever you put into, whether it's a relationship and you put years into the relationship, somebody wants it to collapse. Somebody wants it to fail. Who is the person? Who is it? Is it just the high priestess? It could be somebody who gave you something like a gift or something like that. If somebody gives you anything, give it back. Yep. If somebody gave you anything or they're gifting you anything, give it back. Spirit, please and thank you. Tell me more. Somebody's definitely a high priestess. And somebody doesn't want you to get this romantic offer. They don't want you to move forward with the romantic offer. Yep. They don't want you to have this person that gives you this warmth and this affection and this tenderness. They are trying to rob you of that. I do get that it is a Queen of Swords reverse. This is somebody who speaks very malicious and they have a foul language. They're very rude when they speak and they lack empathy. Somebody wants to see you broke in the 5 of Pentacles energy, whether this is broke or whether this is lost or whether they want somebody to walk away from you. They seem to want somebody to walk away from you. Will this energy be restored? Will this energy be restored? Will you be able to be protected from this energy? Return to sender, Spirit. It's going to be a lot. This is going to be heavy for some of you. If this hasn't started happening, it will. It's going to be very heavy to lift this off of you, whomever this is. It's very heavy, whomever did this. Spirit, please and thank you. Will you be able to remove this energy? Will you be protected here? You will. You will be able to remove the energy, okay? And some of you who, even if it was blocked, there is a reunion. Somebody is coming forward, okay? Yep. Protect yourself and your family. Whomever you deem your family, protect yourself, okay? So we have to do a return to sender in the comments, guys. Return to sender to those who are trying to harm myself. You have to be specific. Return to sender. All of those who talk against me, who don't want good for me, return to sender. It needs to ping onto their energy. This is also an Empress in the reverse. This could be a mother figure, but she's definitely in the reverse here. All right. Guys, I'm going to let it slide there. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for the donations, guys. Please like, comment, share, guys. If you have not, slam the ding subscribe button, guys. Okay? That could be the reason why we did get a lot of like energy that was like going nowhere today. So some of you do need protection. I did see 444 while we were not in this comment, outside the live. Go outside the live and put it. But that's why I did see 444 and I did see the Ascended Masters. So some of you need to go to them, okay? Make sure you get out of this live first and go underneath the comments, okay? And put it out into the universe where others can see it, okay? Because they can't always see it on this live. You have to wait until the video's over and then go back in and say return to sender, return to sender. Those of you who are speaking against me, those who don't want me to find love, those who are coming against my relationships, those who are coming against my future, my destiny, return to sender if you are sending any negative energy our way, the collective and myself. Return to sender, spirit, please and thank you. Return to sender. Any negative energy, any different things happening, you do need to protect your children at this time. 444 energy. Protect your children or anybody that's around you. Protect your lover, everybody. Okay? Make sure you do this in the comments. It's important for us to mass together, guys. That's why I always say like-minded souls are welcome. Once we mass together, that will help everybody. Return to sender for all of my collective. Anybody not seeing them want love or want to prosper or want a future or a career, return to sender because there are some negative energies around. We picked out 3. There's a Queen of Swords reverse. There's a High Priestess and there's an Empress reverse. Okay. That's the energy that we got that are sending negative energy towards us. I do feel like for some of you, it is a feminine energy. And this person wants you to be burdened down for some reason. They want you to have a lot of burdens on you. They want you to not be able to find your way out of dark spaces. Somebody doesn't want you to have happiness here. Okay? They want to keep things coming towards you that are negative, and we have to return that to the sender. Spirit, please and thank you. And I also ask that you show us who this is. Show us who it is. We want to know who this is. Give us a sign. Let this person call, say something that goes, you know what? That's what was said. Identify this person, Spirit. Let it be known who they are and return it right to them. Not to somebody around them. I want it to hit them. I need to know who it is, okay? Return to sender. I don't want it to hit anybody around them who doesn't deserve it, Spirit. I want it to hit them. And we need to know who it is so we can be aware of it. Well, Wandering Sage, we're not fighting back offensively. We are just returning their negative energy back to them. We don't want the negative energy that somebody is sending out. We're just asking the universe to send it back, okay? To send it back because it should have never come forward in the first place. So we want it to go back to them. But I do want to see who it is. So I'm asking the universe to identify this to us so we can see, so we can know who we're dealing with. Because sometimes this is a person that's right underneath of you and you don't even know it. You're sitting there, hee hee hee, tee hee hee, ha ha ha. And guess what? They don't want anything good for you. And we're right underneath of this person. So I want it to be identified. I want to know who it is. Show me, spirit, show me, universe, who this person is. And if they are sending this negative energy my way, may it be returned back to them. And so it shall be. That's the way I've always been taught to do it. Return to sender. When you get a piece of mail that's not yours, don't you put on there return to sender? I don't want whatever you're trying to send me. And I don't want it, it doesn't belong to me. So even if it's a piece of mail, it doesn't belong to you, right? You don't open it. You don't open the mail. You put on the outside, return to sender. I don't want it because it doesn't belong to me. Why are you trying to give me something that doesn't belong to me? My life is not meant to be bad. My life is fated to be good and to share and to be prosperous and to be happy in love. So don't send me something that doesn't belong to me. If you want that, you keep it. I don't want that energy. But I also want the person to be exposed. Return to sender. Get back. Get away from me. Workers of lawlessness, get away from me. Okay? And that's for the whole collective. I'm doing that for everybody. Return the negative energy back. Okay? So it shall be, guys. That's all I have. Please like, comment, share, guys. If you have not, slam the ding subscribe button. And don't forget to comment after this live. Return to sender. Bye, everyone. Love you all. Thank you for coming on, guys. Until next time. Thank you, Ahood. And you know what? I might even get to the point, guys, when I get this button, I think I might start doing yes or no's twice a week. Okay? Because I do a lot of lives a day. It's 2 a day. I might as well make one of those another yes or no. So that way we'll reach other people on different days. So I am thinking about doing another yes or no on another day. So that gives you 2 days to ask different questions, okay? Bye, Cindy. Bye, Ahood. Yeah, that gives you 2 days, and I'm going to get the yes or no button. It'll make it easier for me, and I'm just going to say yes or no. Those who, I know on the channel, the normal collective, you're going to get a little bit more insight than anybody else. And if you are a member, you will definitely get more insight than anybody else. Okay? So that's how we're going to do it. Love you all, guys. Until next time, don't forget to drop the comments after the live, guys. Return to sender.